fly a million miles away somewhere, just me and you. Can we go MIA somewhere far from this bush? Let's fly a million miles away somewhere, just me and you. I don't care where we go, as long as so far, so far, so far from here. It's about time I took a little trip.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Maul here with another episode of Get It Together with who? Big Maul. How y'all doing out there, man? How y'all feeling? As always, I hope you had an incredible week and into your weekend. I hope you drank your water, you ate healthy, you worked out, you burnt those calories, got that workout in, and you worked on your energy, and you just thrived for the entire week. And if you had some bumps, some bruises, some roadblocks, etc. during your week, I hope you overcame them and just kept going, man. So I had a great week. My birthday was Wednesday. I'm 32 years old now, which it just sounds so crazy because it seems like yesterday I was turning 13 years old, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm a teenager, and I'm becoming an adult now. I can do things that I want to do," and I was totally wrong. But that just goes to show you how fast time goes. I think I turned 13 in the year 2006. Whew, I was going into the 8th grade. Crazy 2006, man. That feels like, sometimes it feels like yesterday, sometimes it feels like forever ago, which kind of is, man. That's 19 years. So but I hope you guys have been great, been blessed. I had an incredible week. My birthday, I didn't do anything. I was off. I scheduled myself off, so I didn't have to work. All I did was chill. I didn't even go to the gym. I didn't do any workouts, anything. All I did was just chill and play video games, and that was it. My wife bought me my gifts, which were some classic NBA 2K games. If you know me, then you know 2K basketball has been my favorite since I was around like 11 or 12. So so I got the classics. I got the 2K. Which one did she get? She got me 13. She got me 9, and she got me 13. So I was playing those on my Xbox 360, which she also bought me, which was back during Father's Day, I want to say, or our anniversary. It was one of the two. It was our anniversary. So yeah. So I've been playing the old classic video games, chilling, and she brought food home, and we ate, and we spent time together, and that was it. I don't need much. I don't ask for much. I just wanted time away from work and to just relax and not do anything, which is what I did. The amount of love, y'all, that I got. People always, they tell you happy birthday or congratulations and stuff like that on social media. They'll post on your Facebook wall, or they'll post you on IG or Snapchat or whatever, and you like, okay, yeah, cool, it's my birthday, da da da. But like, no, this time, like this year, I just felt the love. I got so many text messages, so many inbox messages online, and just like the love. I really felt the love, and for some reason, this is the first year that I just like felt the love, like as an adult. Like I just felt the love and the appreciation, because it was just more than a happy birthday with a lot of people. It was like a happy birthday, keep being amazing, you're doing a great job, happy birthday to this wonderful, etc., etc. So I got like so many messages that were heartfelt, that were like just so intentional, and they were deep. A lot of them were deep, and it just felt good. It felt good. I don't try to hang my head on like compliments and words of appreciation from people, and like words of encouragement. I don't try to hang my head on those type of things. It feels good, but I don't hang my head on those. That does not make or break me, and it never will, because you have to go with your own willpower, and through the grace of God. You can't just allow people's opinions or people's voices be the only thing that you lean on, because what if you don't hear anything? You have to be able to push yourself and go with your own strength, willpower, with your own just courage and everything, because people can believe in you and say all of these amazing things about you, but if you don't believe in yourself, you're not pushing yourself, you don't see your potential and your purpose yourself. It doesn't matter how many people see it and say it and prophesize that on you. You won't go anywhere if you don't believe it in yourself. Um, so it felt amazing. And that's just what I want to get into today. Just like we spend a lot of time giving people their flowers. We spend a lot of time telling people how amazing they are, and we give people encouragement, and we give people advice all the time. We extend grace if they wrong us, if they hurt us, if they made a mistake, or if they're just talking down upon themselves. We do all of these things with our words, with our actions, but then when it comes to us, we're hard on ourselves. We look in the mirror and we get mad, and we compare ourselves to other people, and we get upset, and we talk down on ourselves about we're not going to make it, we're not going to do good, we're not good enough to achieve this, we're not good enough to go out and achieve that. um if we fall short on a goal, if we make a mistake, we have an accident, we're hard on ourselves, we hate ourselves, and then we gotta be, we get all depressed, and we just become a shell of ourselves. We don't give ourselves enough credit for going through what we went through and making it through what we made it through. We don't keep ourselves encouraged as often as we should. We don't look in the mirror and love, not even like, love what we see. And if there are things that you don't like about yourself that you can work at, such as your weight, such as your hairstyle, such as everything that you have control over, work on it. You don't like something about it, work on it. If you want to lose weight, work on it. If you want to gain muscle, if you want to gain some weight, work on it. If you want to do things and change the landscape of your life, then do it. But it starts with you. It starts with you know putting one foot in front of the other, even if you're scared, even if people doubt you, because you're going to have those people around you that's going to say you're not going to be able to do it, or you can't do it, or it's going to be too hard, or they'll even try to compare themselves and say, well, I tried it, it didn't work for me, oh, that was just too hard for me. Well, that's you and your journey, that's you and your mindset. Maybe you fell short, maybe it wasn't for you, or maybe you gave up too easily, maybe you gave up too soon. You didn't have it in you to continue to press on, but I do, and I want this. I mean, I used to be, well, as a child, I used to be very chubby. And then I lost the weight. I went through puberty. I lost the weight. I started playing sports and things like that. And then, by the time I graduated high school and whatnot, throughout my early 20s, I was very, very skinny, just very scrawny. And it didn't feel like it until you look back on pictures after you've transformed. Where I am now, I feel good about my body. People have been joking about me being on steroids. I am not on steroids. God is my witness. I'm just working hard, and I'm working just on myself, being consistent and being intentional. That's all I'm doing. But the jokes are funny. But I look back on images of myself now and then, and I'm like, wow, I was small. Wow. But I wanted to work out. I wanted to gain muscle. I wanted to not only look fit but feel fit. And I wanted to feel good. And what we do now is we see other people put in the work, and we become a little envious of them. We get jealous, and then we say, I wish I could do that. People tell me all the time they wish that they can get up at a decent time and go work out, like, because I work out before I go to work. People tell me all the time, like, I wish I had your discipline. Well, I didn't always have this discipline, and I didn't buy the discipline. I just did it. I just made a conscious decision to just get up and go and just start this. I mean, it's either, okay, I want to work out. All right, what time do you want to work out? Do you want to work out before work, or do you want to go after work? Well, if you go after work, you get off at, let's say you get off at 4:30, you're getting off during rush hour. Everyone's getting off work around that time. You're going to deal with traffic. You're going to deal with people doing the same thing, trying to work out. after work, and then they gotta go cook dinner and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with the traffic. I definitely don't want to deal with the evening crowd at the gym. So let's go in the morning. It's more quieter. Sometimes it's a little more crowded than you would expect, but it's never jam packed. And then I've developed kind of a family with the morning crew that go in there because it's the same people you see every morning now. So we've developed a friendship. And so yeah, then it's like I just do it. And people look at me like I'm crazy. And then they say, "Oh, well, I wish I had your discipline to drink all that water or eat that." And it's like, I'm not bragging, I'm not boasting. Let's clarify that. But it's just like all you have to do is make a decision. That's really it. You just have to make a decision. Then, eventually when you start seeing the results and then you hear people will talk, people will compliment you. Um, and then you receive it. We don't receive the compliments that we should. I used to have trouble with that a little bit. Like people would say things and I would just be like, thank you. But I would get like embarrassed and shy for I don't even know why. I have no idea why I would do that, but I would just get shy and I would get embarrassed, and then um I would just it would just be that. But now I'm like, thank you, thank you. And in my mind, and sometimes like to people I know that they know I'm not cocky, I would say I know. I would say thank you, I know. And it's not because I know I look good. It's not like that, but it's like I know because I've been putting in this work, the effort that I've been putting in every day. And then even when I'm not at the gym, I'm still eating right. And there's a lot of discipline that goes into eating right because there's amazing there's all types of sweet treats out there that are just simply amazing and they taste good and you want that stuff, you crave that stuff, especially if you were used to eating it a lot and then you just like stop kind of cold turkey. And it's like you want that stuff, but it's mind over matter, mind over matter, because sometimes you know yourself better than anyone else. If you say, what, I'm gonna get me some candy today, and then I won't feel bad about it. Okay, cool. Are you gonna actually follow up with that though? Are you gonna actually say, okay, okay, I won't eat that tomorrow. This is my cheat day. I'm gonna eat this pack of Skittles or whatever, and tomorrow I'll get back on it. Or I'm gonna eat this Reese's because Reese's is my favorite. I'm gonna eat this 3 pack of Reese's or 4 pack or whatever, and then after that I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna go back to it tomorrow or the next day. It's not gonna become a habit again. I'm not gonna fall into it. You know yourself. You know yourself. You know, but like we gotta be and don't be mad at yourself if you fall off. We gotta be graceful within ourselves. We gotta receive we have to extend grace to ourselves and receive that grace from ourselves because you're gonna fall off. I don't care how driven you are, okay? Because I consider myself to be a driven person. But during the weekends, if I want a piece of candy, I may or may not get a piece of candy. But if I do, I'm not gonna feel bad about it. It's not that you're working against everything that you've been working towards, or you're being a hypocrite because you tell people all the time to not eat all of these things. And look at you. No, 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 no. You can have a cheat day, but you can't binge that stuff anymore. But if you do have your cheat day, extend yourself some grace. If you break, extend yourself some grace. And then get back on track. But when people come and compliment you, oh man, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it, because we don't hear it a lot. We don't hear it a lot, and we don't give ourselves enough compliments. Now, every day, every now and then, you may see someone on social media that's like, "Oh, I look good. Oh man, I'm wearing this. I'm wearing this dress. Oh, man, I look good in this outfit." Like you'll see that occasionally, and I love to see it. And some people, get in the comments and like if it's a person that's I don't know over 200 pounds or whatever, And then it could be a female, and then you'll see guys under there saying you need to take that off, or oh, that's ugly, or then it's like you're projecting your self hate on that person. And I'm applauding this person for having the courage to be able to post that. They posted themselves in that dress, they posted themselves in that outfit, and they love the way they look, and they wanted to post it online. Cool. Or you could have kept it to yourself, also cool. But it doesn't matter. Your confidence is on a full level of display. You can see it's at an all-time high. Bask in it, love it, rejoice. Love what you see in the mirror. Love what you see in the mirror, and receive the compliments of those that also love the way you look. They love your journey. They love the fact that you're smiling and glowing, and they can see your confidence radiating off you. And then it's springing onto them. Somebody told me I make the world better just by my voice, and not by the sound, literal sound of my voice, but the voice, what I say, what I practice, what I quote unquote teach. What I contribute, the energy that I bring out into the world, and I receive that. I'm thankful for it, obviously, and I receive that. I appreciate hearing that, and it just goes to show you that you're obviously, what you're doing is not going unnoticed, but you're impacting people, and sometimes people will reach out and tell you just that, what you're doing, and it feels good. But don't hang your heads on it. No, don't hang your heads on it. But you should definitely appreciate yourself just the way that you appreciate others and they appreciate you. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate your journey. Not a lot of people know what you've been through. They don't know the type of burdens that you could place on them, or the type of trauma that you're carrying with you, and you're trying to shed off by going to a therapist or going to church, or if you're working out, if you're boxing, if you're just doing something to stay active, to try to shed that trauma, to try to forget about that trauma. A lot of people, you don't know what people are dealing with behind closed doors, and then they come to work and they show up and they're happy and they're smiling and they're laughing and they're making other people laugh. They're always full of energy and energetic, and they're always positive. You don't know what that person's carrying. You don't. So obviously be kind. But a lot of times people are still carrying whatever it is that they're carrying, but they're choosing to love themselves anyway, because they're weathering that storm. They're weathering the storm. And it's not easy. I've endured many storms in my life, but I weathered every single one of them. And I love myself for it, because I realized that God gave me the strength. I leaned on Him. I had faith. I was tested, and I still continue to just press through. And I got to give myself grace for that, because you can't see the scars physically. Emotionally, I'm not going to allow people to see those scars. But God is healing each and every scar that I have ever had since the beginning of my time here. So if I'm looking in the mirror, if I'm smiling, if I'm happy, if I'm rejoicing, and it's because I feel like I deserve to, and I'm proud of myself. Receive that. Receive that from yourself. Receive that love from yourself. I'm telling you, it is an incredible feeling to love yourself and to give yourself grace. Be patient with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Okay, I know you want what you want. I know it's keeping you up at night. I know you're striving for it. I know you're waiting for things to get better, whether you're trying to go to college, whether you're trying to start that business, whether you're trying to work on purchasing a home or building a home or getting your quote unquote dream car. I don't care what it is, man. You got to keep going and extend yourself some grace. And don't compare your timeline to anyone else's timeline. Just don't. Don't. Your time is your time. Their time is their time. You see them doing good, rejoice. Rejoice. Be happy and clap for them. Be genuine about it. And if it ain't genuine, then you need to go and pray and ask God to remove that evil jealousy out of your spirit. Remove it from you, because you don't want to hate and be envious. You're moving at your own timeline. It's already aligned. All you got to do is stay the course. I don't know who I'm speaking to today, But all you gotta do is stay the course and extend yourself some grace. Be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. I know you went through a whole lot of stuff. I know it's hard. I know it is. But just keep pressing on. Extend yourself some grace and some love. Hug yourself. Be proud of who you are and who you see in the mirror. No more listening to depressing music and songs. No more trying to smoke the pain away. No more trying to drink the pain away. It's only a temporary fix. As soon as you come down from that high, as soon as you sober up, those problems will still be there. They're not going anywhere. You got to deal with them. You got to find a way to deal with them. I recommend you pray. Well, I don't know God. I was never in the church like that. Oh, you better find him and talk to him. If you got a friend, if you got anybody in your family that does, you better go to them. And don't be ashamed at your age. Don't be ashamed of your race, of your gender, of your background, of your past. Don't be, or your present. Don't be ashamed. Go find someone to help you seek God. And you seek him. And you talk to him. But in the midst of all of that, give yourself grace and be proud of the fact that you are taking a step and that you're waking up each day that you do and you put that best foot forward. Be proud of yourself. You got to be able to receive the same love. You have to put out that same love to yourself and receive it the same way that you do for others, the same way that you do to your friend or your coworker or your spouse or your family member. You got to do that. Or even that stranger. You got to do that for yourself. You got to. You got to. Just keep going. Love yourself. Extend yourself some grace. Okay? Receive it. You receive compliments from other people. You give compliments to other people. Receive it. Tell yourself that you love yourself. I don't care how hard you say it may be. Think back on the things that you went through that you thought was the end. And now you're still here. You're still around. Obviously, there's something greater than mankind at work here that's carrying you through, and you're continuing to go through. Give thanks and know that this is not the end. Just keep going. Love yourself. Extend that grace. Y'all tired of hearing me say that, but I'm just, hey, do it. All right? We're going to get up out of here. Enjoy your week. Have a great week. Don't let it be mundane. Have a happy 4th. And stay safe. Please, no drinking and driving. Please, no drinking and driving. And if you're gonna drink, either do it at your house and hide the keys from yourself, lock the keys up, whatever. Don't go nowhere else. Be disciplined. But if you're gonna go out, please be safe. And if you're too drunk to drive, call a friend, call an Uber. Get home safe. Have fun. Be safe. And just do better, man. Do better. Drink your water. Eat healthy. Go move your body and exercise. Be positive. Extend yourself some love and grace this week. Work on that. That's your homework for the entire week. Work on it. I'm going to check back in next week, and you guys are going to do better. Okay? I love y'all. Thank y'all for downloading the podcast too. Thank y'all for sharing the podcast and all the streams and stuff, man. I appreciate y'all. It don't go unnoticed, man. If I was rich, I'd do a giveaway. But I thank y'all for real, man. Thank y'all. So keep supporting me, keep downloading. I'm gonna keep dropping these episodes. I'm gonna keep being real with y'all. I'm gonna keep getting it together with y'all. And yeah, man. Y'all be great. Holla at me on all social media platforms at Jamal Butler. Share, save, like an episode, repost the episode, download the episode. My video content, do the same. Pass on the messages to a friend. And we're going to see y'all next week. Okay? Peace.